Hi, I'm Alan Huot from Wildlife Control Supplies, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit today about the paste baits that we've formulated and have marketed for a number of years. At this point, I've got more years in the trapping game than I care to admit. And when I first got involved with nuisance wildlife, I was looking for baits that would specifically target certain species, as I'm sure you are as well. And what I came up with is NB, our squirrel and rodent paste, specifically for those species, including mice. Treeberry for raccoons, skunks, possums, things, species of that nature. Whistle pig for woodchucks, or where you're from, you might call them groundhogs. And rosebud. It'll wrinkle your nose, but it's specifically targeting skunks. Okay, so those are our line of paste baits. Are very common, and at this point they are time tested. They've been on the market now over 15 years, and we've got many success stories to go along with them. What we've done now is we've introduced a line of bait tubes, specifically for those people that are doing some volume baiting or want a little bit easier delivery system. Let me show you one of our paste baits. It's the NB Squirrel and Rodent Paste. It is absolutely our most popular bait. It has a high degree of black walnut aroma to it. Lots of people say, oh, I wish I could spread it on bread, but don't go that far. You know, when you're applying your bait, you can use a crevice bait stick. Just dredge it through your bait and then hang it with the hook in the back of the cage. Maybe spread it on a cracker, place it in the back of the cage, or maybe even in a Dixie cup. And let me show you that for a second. I'm going to bring the cage over, and no matter what size cage you're using, now this happens to be a squirrel-sized cage, but if you were trapping a skunk or a raccoon, naturally the cage would be much larger. You want your bait all the way to the rear of the trap, not on the triggering pan. A lot of people think, oh, I'm going to smear my bait on the triggering pan, and here, let me give you a little tip. You want the animal focused beyond the pan, not on the pan. You want them to step on the pan. So you want your bait all the way to the rear of the trap. Regardless of squirrel, skunk, raccoon, what have you, your bait is always all the way to the rear of the trap. So we've got that clear. Let me take that away. Show you our new delivery system, the bait tubes. Right now we've got it available with the NB Squirrel and Rodent Paste. Comes in these tubes. You can use it with a plunger if you don't have a bait gun. But let me show you the bait gun. They're really inexpensive and very convenient to use. Especially if you're doing a lot of rodent work. It gives you a controlled delivery, common rat trap with the bait cup. Very easy to bait. One click, boom, done. Okay? So you have a very controlled release of the bait. It's clean. You don't have a stick to drop on your customer's rug. There's a cap that goes on the end to seal it, and very easy to take one off, put another one on. Again, these are the paste baits that we're offering. Specifically targeting the most common nuisance species. These are WCS premium grade baits. Thank you.